Hey guys, Dark here. So while I was on vacation, Jagex decided to drop the reward blog for leagues. Uh, and before I could get home and record a video on the reward blog, they dropped the update to the reward blog. So I'm going to go ahead and go over the rewards and the update to the rewards, as well as a couple other things at the end that I've found uh, perusing the league's Discord. So here's the blog post about the rewards. They have a little bit of information here at the beginning, just kind of going over what they're planning on doing and what they added in. So what I'll do is I will cover all the rewards that they have proposed, and then I'll cover any updates to those rewards as they appear in the next blog. One thing they added here is a quote from Modjerv about the inspiration of the idea. Uh, they go on to say it was initially very hard to pin down what we wanted the Raging Echoes theme to look like, and we started off simply with a color palette. From there, I looked at the two elements of raging and echoes. I flirted with the idea of a restless spirit and an angry echo of the past. Ragged, old, transparent fabrics. It was hard to base multiple rewards on this arbitrary idea alone, so we leaned towards something that can echo or repeat itself. A face easily recognizable became a motif would repeat. Are there echoes of people you perhaps once knew, or perhaps echoes of yourself, fragments of your mind? Then we added the dark pink and red hues to represent the underlying rage this echoing arises from. It was entertaining to play with something a bit more abstract. Now, moving into the rewards themselves, starting off with the rewards that we see in every league, we have the Raging Echoes outfit here. Uh, Looks decent for the first proposal of it. You can see that they kind of go forward, adding in more faces, as well as the red hue towards the bottom by your shoes and the robes themselves. It was an okay design, not too bad. You can see the back and the cane here. Uh, they did go forward and make an update to this, which I think looks much better. You can see Tier 3 has a mask now, and they reduced the amount of faces, as well as adding in more red coloring on the second and third versions of the outfit. Next up is the Raging Echoes banner. Again, every league has a banner that you can put into your main hand. This design looks really nice. The mass at the top, and then the jagged edge with the red tinting at the bottom. Really clean design. I think it's one of their better banners they've designed. Um, I do think that the whole mass thing, it might be, like, on the Echo bosses that we'll see later. Um, be really funny to see, like, Calphite Queen with a mask over its face or something like that. Um, but again, really nice design. They did not update this one further. Next up here is the home teleport animation. Again, uh this design will be what your home teleport will look like in leagues, as well as any teleport between your regions. You kind of get this portal under your feet, and then as you jump into the portal, an echo version of yourself comes out from your body and starts shooting upward and then fades away as you disappear into the portal itself. I really like this design. I'd love to see a rendered version of this, even if it's very rough, but I really like this idea. Next up is the death animation. Again, this will be what plays anytime you die in leagues. Uh, this animation is pretty short in game, so I don't have huge opinions on this because I honestly never am looking at my character when I die. But basically, you're gonna hold your head, go down onto your knees, shake back and forth, and there will be like echo following your body as you then keel over and die. Um, it's again, it's okay. Not my favorite reward, but I do think it'll be solid. I hope that it looks better when they actually show it. It would be kind of interesting if it were like a multicolor shadow instead. So like you have a blue and then like a pink and red. Going into non-recurring rewards, first up is the Venerable Ornament Kit, which we got a teaser of in the original blog. Uh, no changes were made to this. It looks really good. Here's our first one of Arms the Blighted's equipment. So this is just for Arms, not for the rest of the Barrows gear, which unfortunately, uh, I was hoping we would get all 6. It was something that I had kind of, like, predicted to myself. I didn't really make a prediction video for leagues, at least not yet. Um, so, uh, this one here is just going to be for arms, and they did mention that one day down the line, they might add in cosmetic variants for the other Barrows brothers, but they won't be doing it for this one here. Scrolling down a bit to get a better look at it, you can kind of see how the staff has like a double-bladed lightsaber kind of look with like red and blue being the opposite colors. I really like that design. And then the gear itself has a mask on the face. I kind of thought it would be better if they had covered your character's face, but they decided not to do that. And then the robes themselves having like the red from the bottom. I wish that they had made it a bit more of like a jagged edge so that it was like torn up like you kind of see in some of the other stuff. That would have made it, I think, really a lot better. You can kind of already see it on the sleeves, but it's not bad. Next up is NPC contact animation. So they're proposing a change for this. This is something I didn't think about. Like it's a common spell, but it's not like a popular spell outside of like I guess Slayer and rune crafting. But I do like the idea. I do see how it fits. Basically, you have mass start flowing around you in a circle, and then you pick one mask out to contact a person, and then you snap it away and it shatters. Again, like the other ones, I'd like to see this in action. I think it would be a lot better to get the concept, but it's not a bad idea. Uh, it's definitely one of their worse rewards. I'd put this one probably at the bottom, but it's not bad. It would be funny if they replaced the mess with like a random assortment of NPCs that you can contact, but I get fitting the masks into the theme of the other rewards. Next up, we have the Portal Room and Portal Nexus scrolls. These would be updates to the rooms themselves. So these are the first two proposed, and then in the update variation, we do get a little bit more here. You can see here we got a rug, a curtain, and then the scrying pool itself. Uh, so they do make it a little bit nicer, a little bit better rewards. Now the difference is pretty negligible. Honestly, I didn't even realize it when I was first looking at it. But if you look at the masks on the top of the portal and on the ring of the portal nexus, you can see there's ever so slightly a difference in color. The update is a little bit darker. Just kind of what they say, it kind of helps tie the room together and tie the coloring together. Very hard to see. I do think the portal nexus looks a little silly with all the masks on the rim. I actually like the curtains and the rug more. as well as the scrying pool. I think it's a better reward, and those were ones that were added after the fact. These will all be individual rewards. It won't be something that you purchase as a pack. So if you only want certain ones of these, then you can do that. This is a reward that I think is really cool. So Maxwell Lord and Cyto Fusion on Reddit proposed a Spirit Tree update. Here's the post you can see with a render of what they had designed. Just kind of like this dark blue Spirit Tree update with a flame in it. I really liked the design of this. And so the mods took it, they adjusted it slightly, and this is what they've come to. Now, I do wish it would still have the flame in it. I really liked that idea, but I understand it may not fit with their idea of the theme. But they did add in a little bit more leaves and branches to it. They filled out the trunk a little bit better and just fine tuned the colors into the theme. And then here we have a new proposal in the update blog. This was not included in the original one. A Vertus ornament kit. I really like the design of this. They have like a half mask going on with the under skirt robe bottom interior being the reds and pink hues. Really nice design. Again, a little bit of tearing at the bottom would make it really cool, maybe on the shoulder, but it's really good design, really well done. I really like that one there. Just a quick note now off of the Reddit post for this. One thing that Mod Goblin did say, it was brought up about a Thrall recolor, and he did say that while it would be cool to have, and it is a possibility in the future, they don't want to do it right now with this theme because of the color palette. They don't think it would fit that well, seeing as they want to make sure that thralls in the future are easily distinguishable. So like they feel like it would be kind of bad, I guess, having a blue, pink, and red thrall, when currently they're white, green, and uh red. Which I get, but at the same time, they're always making up new colors for the combat triangles. So other than that, just some random off comments here. Nothing too important in terms of information in there. Now, one last thing I want to touch on is just a little bit from the League's Discord. Now, Mod Hootie, who I believe is in charge of Leagues, if not high up in the chain of League's design, he does like to uh, troll the forums a bit, but it does give some decent information sometimes. So most of his posts are kind of like you can just ignore. But one thing he does say here is that everything that they believe will have a bigger impact on your planning, such as early relics, combat masteries, echo bosses, area choices. Uh, they will have that revealed earlier than the fun stuff. I guess fun stuff being classified as like the later relics or maybe other secrets that we don't know about the league, like the hard mode raids from last time. He also said that they are thinking about moving the reveals to a couple days, or to end a couple days before the update itself. So rather than having it end on like the Tuesday with the update coming on Wednesday, having it end maybe on Saturday, Sunday, or Monday to give you a couple days time to make sure that you really can process all the information that's released and set your plans, which would be really nice. It would give a little bit of time to theory craft without having like tasks and end game relics. Really make sure that your like beginning plans are set well. So I would hope that they do that, but we won't know until it gets closer. Other than that, there wasn't too much information that was in the Discord over the past little while. He did again mention that uh, there is not necessarily going to be 14 days of reveals like last time. Could be more or less. We don't know either way, but I know he did say 15 a while ago, and he did say that 7 is his favorite teaser, which maybe they already have this planned. I don't see why they wouldn't. He did also say that one of the Echo bosses, you'll have to dodge acid. I take this two ways. Either it's a boss where you normally dodge acid, like Hydra, or it's going to be a boss given an acid attack. Um, Again, not much information take off that, just something that is interesting to think about and consider. And then the rest of everything he's really put in here is mostly just him trolling, occasionally giving some like valid uh advice, but for the most part, just Hootie being Hootie. Uh, and that'll be it for this video. Um, Again, uh, blog for the rewards, or sorry, the poll for the rewards should be sometime this week, I believe. So go and vote on the rewards. Let me know what you think about them. What's your favorite reward? Drop the video a like and subscribe to the channel for more Leagues content as it comes out. In the coming weeks, we're going to go ahead and start working on a region analysis and tiering, giving you an idea of what's available in them to help start make your plans and prep for League, and it'll also be my theory crafting. But with that, I hope you have a good one, and I will see you in the next one.